Hello today, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm sitting down outside with my kiddos here in front of our house. The reason we're making this video today is it's going to be about manners. Yes, much needed manners that are much missing from today's society. But what kind of triggered me to make this video, because I don't make a lot of videos and I've only posted one, is a video I made a few months back. I posted it. It was with me and my daughter and my husband, and she was being a little bit sassy with her little 4-year-old self as usual. But I was looking through, or I got my notifications on YouTube, obviously, and I checked the 2 comments that were put, and I was very much appalled to see 2 grown adults talking bad about my adorable daughter. I didn't post that video to get 1 million subscribers or even 1 million likes. I simply posted that video because I thought my daughter was doing something cute and thought other people just might find it cute too. I live a simple life. I am by no means rich, but also by no means do I have time to really make 100 videos trying to pick out people's brains that I don't know to get 1 million likes and 1 million subscribes. So the 2 people that posted these comments, yeah, it did upset me. It very much upset me at first. And then I thought about it. Key word there, people. Magic word. Thinking. Always think before you react. Because one, anyone who is going to talk bad about any child, I don't care whose child it is, I don't care what they're doing. If you're an adult, you really should not be saying anything bad about a child. Because that really shows a lot about your character and says a lot about what you probably do in your free time, which is probably a whole lot of nothing. Anyways, so we're going to talk about manners because manners are very important. A lot of kids these days probably don't even know what manners are. They're just not taught. And a lot of people don't use their manners. Everybody these days feels privileged. They feel entitled. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. Everybody feels entitled, like they're just supposed to get handouts. Everything's supposed to be given to them. And even if they're not expecting anything, with the way you talk to them or react to them, you're supposed to always be respectful, even if they're not being respectful. But it's a choice. You can choose to let somebody's words upset you, or you can choose to handle it the responsible adult way. In this case, I'm making a video about manners, and just to show also that my children have very good manners. So, there's 3 main words that come along with manners. Please, thank you, and you're welcome. When we use those manners, we're subconsciously thinking about other people and how they feel. Because we don't want someone to feel bad. We want to be respectful people, and we want to be respected back. You're not going to get respect if you're not showing respect. So, I have my 2 little 5-year-olds here with me today, Kensley, Joe, Elizabeth, and Cohen. And they're going to help explain what manners are and why we should use them. So, you guys, when we want something, or we want someone to do something for us or get us something, what do we say?
Please.
Why do we say please?
Because it's nice to say please just to get us what we want.
That's right. The next word that we use is what? If somebody does something for you that you ask them for politely to do, what do you say after they finish doing that?
Thank you. Thank you.
Good job. Now, can you both tell me why you say thank you?
Because it's kind to people and it makes them happy.
Why should we say thank you, Kensley Joe?
Because it's helpful to say it because it makes people happy.
Okay, so after you say thank you to somebody, what should their response be? What should they say back to you?
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And why should they say you're welcome?
Because it makes them happy.
But what's the other reason?
So they're kind and they get what's responsible to them.
Very good. So we have 2 5-year-olds here who clearly know the meaning of manners, which means they clearly use them in their day-to-day activities and processes and everything else that we have to do. When you use your manners, you're respecting other people and you're going to get respect back. And using your manners, it helps, everybody feels good. When you say please, it just, people are in a good mood and they're more willing to do something for you. If you go up to somebody and just say, even if it's a family member or a friend, you just say, hey, will you hand me that? Are they going to do it for you? Yeah, they might, but then it might cause attitude problems, this and that, you know, the whole 9 works, whatever. Anyways, so when you use your manners, you're acknowledging that somebody did something for you. You don't have to do a dance and get all crazy about it so that they know that you're this great person and you used your manners. But it just makes people overall feel good. When someone uses their manners towards you, it makes you feel better because you're getting that respect. And respect is a good thing. Everybody wants it. We discussed that. Okay, children, now what do we do if someone's saying something mean?
We have it and
We kill them with kindness, not with words. So if someone's being mean to you, you should just ignore it, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Bingo. Ignore. It's a choice to get mad and upset. And I understand that it can be very, very hard to walk away from somebody who's saying mean and hurtful things to you. Especially if it's somebody that we know. It makes it a lot harder. This is more in sense towards people you don't know, strangers that are just saying mean things and talking mean to you. If this is somebody that you would not be friends with in real life, then you should do your best to try not to give them the power to upset you. Because once you ignore what they say and you show them that you're not going to let it bother you, and it doesn't mean it doesn't bother you, it just means don't show them that it bothers you. Anyways, you don't show them that it bothers you. You walk away, you talk to somebody to get those bad feelings out so you don't want to go and do something stupid back to them just because they said something mean to you. I mean, this is somebody who you don't know, who doesn't know you. You know what they're saying isn't true. So don't give them that power in your head to let it bother you. Once you ignore it, and you just walk away with a smile on your face, you're taking the power back away from them. And this works for anybody. It doesn't matter what walk of life you come from. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anybody can do this. If you don't want to be like stressing out in your head, then ignore what those people said. You're not going to be friends with them. And I'm just repeating myself because, I mean, honestly, I'm a mom. I don't make these videos a whole lot. But if I can get through to even just one person these days on the importance of manners and not being mean just because you're not happy with yourself or because you find it funny, most of you people who are mean have something going on in your life that's bothering you. So going and getting help or just even talking to somebody that you trust is a lot better than trying to take it out on somebody else and causing them to feel just as bad as you do. That's not okay. And that's what keeps the vicious cycle going. I didn't have a good childhood. I had a lot of hard times. But instead of complaining about them, I chose to rise above it. And it wasn't easy. And I have been on my own. I don't have support from people like that. But I like to try to help people. I have a very firm understanding of, I guess, people's psychological, why they do what they do and whatnot, just from watching people growing up. I mean, when you pay attention, really pay attention, you really get to know people in general. And I want my kids to be respectful people. And I just wanted to show them that just because someone made a couple bad comments doesn't mean that what they said was true. My daughter is not a rude person, and I find it very hard to believe that any child is deliberately rude, and to say that I teach my children to be rude is just way out there, considering, I mean, look, I didn't have to coax them or tell them what to say or what to do. They know what manners are because I taught them those manners. And I guess I'm just going to leave off at that because we're going to go to the park now and we're going to go enjoy our day. So, yeah.
I'll see you next time. We'll see you next time.
And Cohen says leave the comments down below. Yeah, I know I'm not the funniest person or whatnot, but
leave the comments down below.
We just wanted to get this video out there on the manners aspect of it all. We can all learn a lot from using our manners.
Well,
Thank you.
see you when we go to the